Welcome to I Spy with my shamanic eye. Gabrielle here. So I just finished a Taurus season reading. It's processing. It'll be available shortly. Professionalism voice. Interesting. And some love, some joy, celebration, and always the truth. Whew. Yo, the pollen's been crazy. All right. Let's see what messages Spirit has for the collective. We shield ourselves. We invoke divine protection against any and all low vibrational energy. We transmute it for the highest and greatest good. We call on all the archangels. Ace of Pentacles, but it came out kind of tilted. Somebody looking to start trouble. Or they're looking to challenge the divine feminine in some way. Bring conflict. Nine of Pentacles, see? Ace of Cups, see? Look at this. Somebody watching and waiting. Strategically planning. But so is the divine. Let somebody try some ish. Spirit right there waiting. The wheel is in its upright position, so luck is on your side is what I'm getting. Continue to do the right thing and all will work out as it should. Interesting. There could be opportunity for advancement and someone is looking to slow that down. I feel like you're being challenged, not necessarily by one person or another. Not with the Five of Swords here. It's groupthink, it's collective energy. Yeah. Look at this. They are actively doing things. It feels like you're being targeted. They don't like the fact that you plant these beautiful seeds within people. Yeah, and then the Page of Swords, you're being studied, you're being watched. They running to and fro. The energy you invoke, you spark a lot of passion and creativity in people. You're a difference maker. You can shift the polarities of the current systems, and they don't really like it. Yeah, Three of Swords. it's breaking them down. This is a classic tale of you messing with the church's money, especially as we shift into Taurus season. Very similar energy that I was picking up for the collective. But I don't want to pull that in since that energy's already been accounted for. You know, when people feed off of people's hurt, their sorrow, their pain, right? And then here you come, showing them a different way, planting holy seeds within them, showing them how to be happy and how to manifest. They can't take from them the way they once were. You're restoring people's acknowledgement of their personal power and or free will. They keep looking for a weakness, by the way. Yeah. Queen of Swords. They keep looking for a lie, but they can't find it. Something, a flaw in your character somewhere. Hmm. Be mindful of collaborations, of people coming towards you, wanting to partner up with you. Again, there's a plot here. And it's like someone's watching to see if this offer has come in, if something's been communicated. I also feel as though one of these people who could have been, let's just say, detrimentally opposed to you and what you represent and what you do. Hey, Maggie. Um, they're going from foe to wanting to be friend. They feel like they were sent towards you under false pretenses based upon a lie. There is communication coming. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Someone could really be out of sorts here. Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. The energy's all over the place. Someone knows you're fair, your judgment is sound, that you wouldn't feed them some BS. So there's someone who may want your spiritual guidance, especially if you're a tarot reader, oracle, something of that nature. However you divine. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're under a lot of pressure. Why? They're going through a lot of transitions and changes in their life currently. It's because of magic. Honest to God, whatever's going on, this person is, they've gotten themselves wrapped up into something. With the Queen of Wands, Moon energy. Mm. What else do we need to know about the Queen of Wands, Moon? The Ten of Cups just landed on the Hierophant in the block position, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I feel like this could be someone very close to you, like blood relation, a family member who could have been working with these people, doing these things against you. Like they were targeted to get closer to you. Yeah, it's like somebody's definitely been feeding information. I feel like you already kind of peeped something of that nature. Something was off with the energy, heavy. Somebody could have also been being very distant with you because they were partnering and working with these people. For some, this could be a relationship that you were in. Could even be a religious institution that you're no longer a part of. Yeah. Now this person feels like they're trapped. Yeah, there could really be legal consequence involved in this because the justice card just fell on top of this three of swords. And so if there was some sort of plan of a attack to come towards you to put you to rest, all of this is known by the higher ups, the authorities. Yeah, even if it was some sort of, I do see the use of black magic. Okay, hey Ray, like this is a violation. That's why I said it's a backfire. Whatever's going on with this person, like they did some sort of death magic, and they know they gotta tell you the truth in order for you to assist them in some way. But it was aimed at you, collective. For some, this could be a young fire sign. Like you knew this person. Look, it's something about you knew this person may not have. It's something about like you know they didn't really like you like that or something like that. Like y'all didn't vibe or something. But you didn't know that they would go to such lengths that they would take such inspired action to try to stop you, to try to challenge you. I'm even seeing for some they could have been intimate with someone from your past, and that person was in Knight of Wands energy, and something's been passed back and forth. There's a lot here, man. Somebody's been lying also about why things between the two of you ended. Big time. Like, big time lies. And because there's some sort of distance between all of you, it was easy for this person to lie. But because when people, feel challenged by you, it's easy for them to believe things that are untrue. Amazing. Yeah. This person presented themselves in such a way to whoever this this connection, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, Moon, right? They presented themselves in such a way. They got. I'm just going to say they charmed this person. Okay. And somebody feels less than. The funny part is I'm literally looking at the Empress and the Junior Empress card, right? And so this is someone who wanted to be you. who took admiration to an unhealthy level. Yeah, this is someone who always felt like they were competing with you, like you were the standard, like somehow they were living in your shadow. Interesting. That's so weird. Hmm. Like, the sad part is about whoever this person that was lied to, that was tricked into hurting you, that was all part of this setup. Because look, you got the Three of Swords, you got the Page of Swords, that's Four of Swords, and then you have Justice, that's the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is sitting right here. Somebody was patient, methodical. They were studied, like targeted. Wow, this person's in deep regret now. Five of Cups to the Five of Wands. Right, forever waging this war, falling for this. Like 555, somebody is really going through massive changes. All because they got charmed by somebody and they didn't choose to use a different perspective. They couldn't see through the illusion. Wow. They know they was wrong. They know they shouldn't have did it, but they did it anyway. And now they're stuck. Now this person, all they could do was reflect on the, like, they had sex. Like, is somebody sick? Like, what is going on? I feel like somebody is spiritually sick. Like they spirit is unsettled because of their choices. Yeah, but oh, and then look, the Eight of Wands is right here, and then the Five of Pentacles was sitting right there with the lovers behind it. Yeah, somebody not even trying to be honest about it either. Nine of Wands, they're trying to block it out. I don't know if they can. This is somebody's karma, and there is a death card. This somebody's whole life is changed because of this. Oh, I'm it's a there's also a dark parasitic type energy that's been transferred. Poor child. So on the one hand, because you're not, let's just say, somebody worked for what they got in life. No matter how it appears, no matter how comfortable they are, they have worked for it and they continue to work for it. So they're not easily swayed by the offerings of what someone else is, of what someone else has. Look at this. This was the trick. They wanted to poison this person's joy, their innocence, and somebody's innocence has been corrupted, by the way. Not to mention, there could have been a child conceived, and that energy repurposed because that child was never born. Somebody's sick. Anyway, yeah, that's the truth. It's coming. You're gonna find this out. Your intuition is already telling you that. And that's funny. I haven't coughed, haven't had a throat. Throat all day. Stop playing with my throat chakra. I'm going to say what needs to be said. You can fuck off. Let's see. Before I shift gears. Let's see. Who is this family member to the collective? This Ten of Cups energy. Or someone you view like family. One card, please. Platonic friend is showing itself. Doesn't have to be. This person could have locks. But they like the free forms. I'm looking at matted hair, locks, braids. Can I get one familial connection? This person is a part of the rainbow community. They own a cat. Can I get one connection, please? So, I feel like see this here with the LGBTIA and then platonic friend. So this is someone who, like I said, you considered as family. I don't know if you know that this person is in this community or they stepped, whatever. But they were a platonic friend to you that wanted to be more. I don't think they ever said anything. And so there's like this love-hate sort of energy. I'm looking at local in your city. Sunken cheekbones, anyone? So this is involving your most, even if you're not with this person, it's your most current lover. And then look, then sneaky links on the other side, exactly. Yeah, this person's bisexual. I just saw the Two of Pentacles. They go both ways. I'm looking at Aries Capricorn energy. Or this person, I don't know if they come across very domineering. Maybe if this is a feminine, maybe they're much more butch. Now, sorry if that's not politically correct. I do not know. Yeah, they play in magic though. Like skilled in the game, whoever it is. See, this is what that man does. By the way, they use the sexual energies that they come across, plant a little seed, you know. But they violated spiritual law when they came for you, collective. That's all I got. I keep seeing this under surveillance energy. I really want to tap into that real quick, y'all. What is this Surveillance energy. They're friendly. Two of Cups. Yeah. 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 You got a friend indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Big time. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Two of Cups. Strength to the Emperor. Now, for some of you, your divine masculine could have sent this energy, like, however they did that, okay? To, you needed more protection. Yeah. I'm looking at the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, to the Devil. Exactly. Some sort of SOS went out. He got some sort of memo about things coming. Okay. Surveillance energy we keep seeing. Yeah. Called in favors. They're part of the same community. So whoever this masculine is, they work in law enforcement. Yes, they do. They a boss. It's giving spooks with the strength and the emperor, the way she's quieting the mouth of the lion. Yeah, whoever they ask to watch you, they got time to do it. Yeah, there's something they're anticipating that's involving your home, and so this is why they watching and they waiting. Look, look who come out. Look at that. Not a joke. Not a joke. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Nah. Not to mention this is imminent. This union. As I say that, look. But they absolutely work in law enforcement, government agency, higher ups, alphabet, alphabet. They're there to guard you. I don't know who, what, let's see, so they can get there. All the homeless people in your environment ain't homeless, by the way. Some of these is undercovers sent to protect you from any bullshit so they can get there. They just want you to know that. Okay? I mean, I don't know how, but they are accessing cameras in your external community. So if you have like city cameras, county cameras, they have access to those cameras. They low key keep all communication. Yeah, not a joke. Not a joke. This is heavy. Yeah. It's a little intimidating the way this feels to me. Yeah. So, if you want to speak to the people you see congregating around and stuff, they're on assignment. Yeah. Round the clock, baby. I mean this. You have round the clock protection. Wow. Not to mention this person, um, it's the only way they can see you right now. Okay? You feel their energy. Yes, you do. Woo, child. For those of you who smoke, they see you smoking. Yeah. So there's been an increase in police activity in your community, lot heavier presence, patrols. This is why. This is why. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Yo, you be really focused on your phone. I don't know. It's a lot of downward looking at a device. Look up sometimes. You see them cameras, look up and smile. I'm not even kidding. I'm not. They are watching. Yeah, look, I'm not look up and smile. See, look. Cause cause I saw the Queen of Cups. That's how I know you're looking down, staring at something, you're watching something, you're on your phone, tablet, something coming out the house. Yeah, look up sometimes. For some of you, you be looking sad at times. Tell them, nah, you ain't sad, just resting big bitch face. You gotta put your armor on to go outside. It's like, let me stop. All right, cool beans. Because the surveillance energy was so heavy. I'm like, it didn't feel bad, like gang stalking or anything weird like that. No, this is different. All right, judgment's back out. Uh-oh, this could actually be like a real judgment, ruling or something. Courts, judgment in the Hierophant. Interesting. Spirit is trying to communicate something to you gently, but I don't know if you're getting it. Like you could be ignoring it. But I also feel like if you're being guided to rest more, you should, because there's a lot of insights, new downloads, things like that. A lot of mental energy. There also could be communication coming to you from a financial institution of some variety. Could be involving a death benefit that you didn't know about. I feel like someone cared for you more than you might have realized. It was a difficult, whatever this is, it was a difficult decision. For some of you, this is about a lover coming in, new love. But you're going to have to wrap up a cycle with someone else before, like, fully be single. Anyway, some of y'all got situationships, I see, huh? And look, there's another page. This is brand new. Brand new. The only one who ain't out here is the Page Pentacles. Some of you, your spirit is like, We know you've been resting, you've been recovering, you've been healing for sure. But it's time to get out and explore once again. It's something about, the seeing things differently with the hangman on the bottom. But this combination here, it's like things that you've experienced, as tragic as they might have been, were necessary. They need you to, like, I don't want to say you depressed, but you got to shake this shit off. Whatever it is that's got you, like, rolling your eyes at the possibility of getting back out there. Yeah. Don't focus on the bullshit. That cycle's over. See? There were lessons to be learned with Saturn showing up, and you learned them. See? Sailing on a calmer water. Right. You had to learn to trust your own discernment. And then, as I say, which page is in here? Look, page of Pentacles and their strength, okay? Yeah. It's a very positive and successful time. And I do feel like a lot of you have enjoyed your singlehood and just being free and not having to really answer to anybody or anything like that. And it's not even about attention. Even though the Six of Wands is very much about attention. No, you good. Like, some of y'all really like your own company. You ignore most people. Yeah. They like, nah, you about to get a onslaught of suitors. This old shit, it's done. The devil to the death card, it's done. You were just being honed for the spiritual work you do. Okay, the worst is behind you. There's something wholly different. Right. You about, listen, you can call this person and you might as well get excited about it. Yep. Yep. So there. How you like that, ladies and gentlemen? There. Yep. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shake it off. Shake it off. You had to clear all the generational baggage. You understand? Now you all comfortable in your singleness. Mm-hmm. That's dope. Oh yeah. You gotta shake this off. This person's action oriented. Once they enter the scene, that's it. It's funny because the brain is like, hey, you dropped this, but it's like, no, really, it's the heart. You got to pick that John back up. You can't be all logic all the time. You know what I mean. You got to, put the emotions back into it. Yeah, 8 of Cups, that shit. You good now. You good now. Mm. Yeah, this is what I was saying, right? Replaying old things that don't benefit you, that don't serve you. Living in the past. See? Spending too much time down memory lane. That shit is boring. Like it is. You want that same cycle back? Because that's what'll happen if you keep spending all that time in memory lane like that. All the conflict, all the drama. Somebody need therapy. Because it's difficult to shake this for someone. And that's okay. You can go to relationship counseling without being in a relationship. It'll help you be better for the next one. Yeah. Some of you need to do like recharge your energy. Like you got to create some sort of momentum. Yeah. You need to uplift your energy. Do something that gets your heart racing. You know what I mean? Child, look at this. Some of you can feel that happening. Interesting. The person asking for a read, nah, because you just showed up as the devil and the empress. So no. Okay, and the second one, you're a little bit more naive to it. Wow. Um, what's Navy, Nevaeh? There's a King of Pentacles in your life that's stealing from you or cheating on you. Pay attention. They think you distracted doing something else. They messing with you. Lying through their fucking teeth. Pretend to go to sleep early, you're gonna catch them. Yeah. Yeah, somebody really, you need to pay closer attention to your finances. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because somebody definitely watching yours. Let me refocus. That's weird. That's weird. It blocked. That's really weird. Huh. You know, you better go out. How you gonna ask about a future spouse and you keep your ass in the house? very well could be a Scorpio. But more concerning is what you're not paying attention to. Like, really. They're saying something about you needing to focus on your own foundations and stabilities. Because you're not even in a place where you should be even thinking about that. Yeah. See? I mean, you can do what you want. But you got to focus on your own. Because like attracts like. And you're not stable right now. At least that's what the card's saying. I'm going to stick to it. Yeah. Focus on building your own abundance, your own happiness, your own wealth, your own stability. You understand? Like, that's really where we're at. Because I feel like you want a very traditional type situation, but you've got to be in a position to have that energy flow to you. Yeah. And Jane, I'm actually quite surprised you still where you at. You got a lot of weird energy surrounding your movement, Jane, by the way. You have obstacles. You have actual I don't know which family member it is because I didn't pull for that, but you definitely are being challenged in your movement. So you might have to put a little bit extra oomph into it to keep the peace right now. 2 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Like, really, you're going to have to hold back. Don't feed it. Whatever's going on, it looks like some sort of chaos. Like, do not engage. 7 of Wands. Focus on what it is you're trying to do. And Taurus season is a wonderful time to focus that, okay? Like, big time. Big, 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 big time. Now, come on, you know how to manifest better than that. The right child care is materializing. Work on your phrasing and that, okay? Don't come from a place of a lack. You don't need anything. You need to be shown clear vision. Just keep the peace. Focus. Yeah. Mm. Oh, we probably would have had the people them involved. Oh. All right. I need to wrap it here, guys. But let's say in this beautiful sanguine energy, let's look forward to new energies, new possibilities, limitless potential, okay? Do everything you can to stay in high vibration and just good spirits right now. It'll benefit you, especially as we work our way from the very challenging Aries energy into this beautiful Taurian energy. And again, please check out the Taurus season reading. It should have finished processing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bye.